everybody, welcome to Shift Happenz!
They don't have a clue what they're doing, do they?
302!
They're like,
okay,
what did I just get myself into?
You're now on video, good luck. Well, you're being broadcasted live to thousands of viewers worldwide via YouTube. How do you feel?
We're pretty great right now.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
So we're hanging out here. As you can see, Dr. Mike, Dr. Koca look a lot different now. They've morphed. But we've been hanging out all day with these sweet students from Parker. They go to chiropractic school down in Dallas, Texas.
Back up, who am I?
You're Johnny here. Same glasses.
Who's Mike?
What? Got Mike's hair though.
Johnny has got Mike's hair.
Yeah, you do kind of have the Mike hair going on.
Yeah.
Of course, you got that thing too, where your hair goes. Have you seen his hair? Tilt your head. Look, tilt your head. No, toward me. Down, down, down. There you go. Farther down. So look how it goes forward,
Yeah.
and then it kind of does a dam up. How do you do that?
Thank you, Monica. I learned it from Dr. Mike. He taught me how to get the wave in there.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Do you guys sit in your room and practice?
No.
You do too, don't you?
No.
Anyway.
Welcome to Shift Happenz. So, they got a chiropractic school in Dallas, Texas, and we're going to start with Johnny here.
Yep.
This is Johnny, Kendra, and Matt. And they've been hanging out with us last night. We were here kind of late last night, weren't we?
Really?
About 8 o'clock. Went and had some delicious dinner at the Mexican restaurant, which they were like, hey, we want Mexican food. And then we went, and I realized it's Cinco de Mayo. Everybody in the town wants Mexican food. Places were a little full. But now we've been hanging out all morning. So Johnny, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well,
That should make you nervous how he looked at you.
So hold on. Tell us about yourself, Johnny.
well, I'm from New Orleans. I moved to Dallas, Texas, just to go to chiropractic school. Came up. We planned a trip to Omaha, Nebraska, to visit these great docs here. We stopped in Oklahoma.
How come you didn't
City.
point at me? You pointed at those two. There you go.
Because he is you, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Or myself. Yeah. But yeah, we're here at Dr. Koca's office, and it's been a really interesting day.
I like how he says that.
Yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
Is that interesting? Good, right?
Interesting is great.
And one thing too, Johnny, tell us how you got into chiropractic.
Oh, that was going to be my question for all three of them.
When did you decide, you know what, I want to go to chiropractic school?
Actually, I decided that in high school. So I have a cousin-in-law that's a chiropractor, and so I got
Where are they a
involved-
chiropractor at?
Houston.
Okay.
And so yeah, I've been to his office, and I was like, man, it's different from what I've ever seen. Like, I've never been to a chiropractor, never got adjusted by anybody, and so I guess my cousin-in-law introduced me to chiropractic, and I was like, oh. And then I did some research on chiropractic school. I found out you can get into chiropractic school just 3 years of undergrad and go straight in. So that was my goal. And so I got into chiropractic school, and I found out there's so much more into chiropractic than we can think of. Because the first thing is the patient-doctor relationship that a lot of medical docs doesn't have. A lot of medical docs just, hey, okay, I see you for this long, I'll write you something. And here with docs here, there's like a personal level of connection with the patient, and I really like that.
So how far along in high school were you?
Probably like 10th grade.
So did you ever waver? Because I was your age about when I decided to be a chiropractor. Did you ever waver, like, the part way through undergraduate, go, maybe I'm going to do something else? Or were you like, I'm going to be a chiropractor?
Oh yeah, I wanted to be a chiropractor.
That's interesting. I mean, that mine was the same way.
Yeah.
So, what about you?
I'm from California, Brea, California. Moved to Dallas when my family moved.
Well, I should say your name, shouldn't we? Kendra. There we go.
Kendra. We did that the first round. Right? I don't know. Anyway, so my mom did some research before officially moving to Texas about areas where there's other chiropractic schools, so that I can go there. She knew I wanted to do that. So
why'd you want to be a chiropractor? That's kind of cool. So you moved from California to Texas, but part of the reason your mom looked to where there were schools at?
I was going to go to LACC then if I wasn't going to go to Parker.
Which is lack of chiropractic college.
Well,
Sorry.
I wouldn't know that.
No, I did really say that.
So
It's amazing. I spoke on that campus once.
That was a good talk.
That was a really good talk, yeah. Once.
yeah. So since she knew that was where I was going, she looked for it so that they wouldn't be too far and I would be more willing to move to Texas. So
That's pretty cool. So, I mean, to move to another state and to go where there's a school. So what? If I wasn't listening, because sometimes I don't listen. Why'd you want to be a chiropractor?
I knew I wanted to do something hands-on with people.
How old were you? I mean, on specific.
I was in
like,
college.
Okay.
My first thought was I'm going to do physical therapy, help people that way, heal that way. I ended up spraining my neck in my senior year in high school, so I had to start seeing a chiropractor for that, to kind of fix that. And he was like, by the time I'm done with you, you're going to want to be a chiropractor.
That's cool. Who's a chiropractor?
I don't remember his first name. It's Dr. Smith. He's in Irving,
Okay.
in California.
Okay.
So, yeah. And then little did I know, I was really stubborn about it. I was like, no, there's no way. But I definitely think more chiropractic than I do physical therapy with the whole healing and going to the root cause of fixing people's problems.
Cool. So no pressure on you, Matt.
Okay.
No, not you. I'm talking Matt. No, I'm kidding.
I'm cool. I've told my story a few times. This is 302.
Your story.
So my name is Matthew Claggett.
I should be nice to him. See how big he is?
He is kind of a really big deal.
I know, but it's like
I take a lot of space. It's originally from Rockwall, Texas, so just right near Parker. I have a bit of a two-part story. I have what got me into chiropractic school, and then another story of what made me want to be a chiropractor. So originally, what got me into
Do we need to charge the battery?
You might.
Okay.
I'll make it brief. Okay, so the first part of the story, I was playing college football, and it was like my junior year, put in all this time and effort trying to, senior year, got to do it big, And
Where'd you play college football at?
in Texas, a D2 school
Okay.
called Texas A&M Commerce.
Okay.
So out east in Texas. And kind of got a really bad injury. I remember the incident, this whole thing going against this big guy trying to shuck and jive him. And my head snapped back. There's just loud, just all these sounds in my neck. I was like, well, that's not good. And my arms kind of went weak a little bit. And it was like, shake it off, rub some dirt on it, get back in there. You got to
Rub some dirt on it.
Yeah, Texas thing. And it's just throughout the the months it get worse and worse, and I just get these stingers that happen worse and worse, and it digressed. And then eventually, it's one of those things where whenever I get a hard enough hit and my neck would snap back, I get full body shakes for just a good 10-15 seconds, and I get really weak after that. And they tried heating it, they tried doing a massage, chiropractic never even came up. And then the whole thing was, as it got worse and digressed, look, we're about to have the summer break. If this doesn't resolve, we can't keep you on the team. You're not going to be allowed to finish your senior year. What you've been putting all this time in for. And so, ended up going home, talking to my parents about this, and they're like, well, why don't you go see our chiropractor? So I went to him. He did some good work, and he patched me up and got me back to where I needed to be, and I was able to finish.
What were you gonna go? What were you gonna be before, during undergrad? What was your plan?
I was pre-med initially,
Okay.
but it wasn't. I never really had a strong inclination or direction.
Okay.
And so, I was able to finish my senior season. It was awesome. I was really thankful for that. And it was just I don't really know what else I want to do. Chiropractor really helped me. His office looked like he lived a good lifestyle, helping a lot of people. So I'll go to chiropractic school. There happened to be one that was nearby in Parker, so I went there. And then I thought I knew what chiropractic was and what it could do for people. The chiropractor I went to, he never really explained the whole vitalistic component of how the body has this innate ability to heal itself that helps really comes from within.
One of those weird chiropractors.
Yes, one of those. But then I had
Psychos.
Thank you for that, Dr.
Oh, and you obviously, Matt knows that what I'm talking about, but believe it or not, I don't think, who did I show the bobblehead to?
I
Yeah.
saw the ball.
What's that?
You didn't show me the ball.
That's the guy, he ratings, Mike, Big Mikey, I like to call him Towel Boy, he works for a group of medical doctors.
Excuse me, I'm
Now he'll tell you he owns the clinic, but he does, as a partner, he's not, he works for them. He gets towels when they need towels. But he doesn't believe in the vitalistic model that the body's a vitalistic component. And so for you being a student already saying that, kudos, dude.
Well, I'd love to share with you the story why.
Okay.
What initially led to that. So, I guess to rewind the clock a little bit. I have a little brother. You know, he's little, very cheery, smart kid, very outgoing. And then for whatever reason, you know, he started to digress and to become less socially active, not talking as much. And as it got worse and worse throughout the years, he would eventually be diagnosed with autism. Yeah, you know, people with autism, for those who don't know, they're not very socially inclined. You know, they're still all there mentally speaking, but they don't understand certain emotions like humor or love very well. In our family, we love like coming in, like, hey, you know, hug each other. That's how we show our love. And he just like doesn't like to be touched. So there's always been that bit of a disconnection just in our family with that certain issue right there. You know, but we still love him, and we just that's how it's gonna be. No one could tell us, you know, what was wrong or why or anything to do about it. It's just that's how it is. And so fast forward, I'm in Tri-4 in school, and you know, I had a mentor challenge me. He's like, listen, you know, there's all this amazing thing that chiropractic can do. How are you showing that in your life? What decisions are you making to support that? And I immediately thought, I was like, wow.
Who was the mentor?
Dr. Ryan Yates.
Okay.
And yeah, you know, he put the challenge to me. He's like, you know, not anything specific to do. It's like, what are you showing to prove that? You know, a lot of people, they put money, like students, you get care for free, but you're asking other people to pay money for their care. Why? You should do that as students, so at least you can understand the value of it. I was like, well, I'll put my brother into care.
Cool for you.
Yeah.
So when did you guys run across Dr. Russell? Not physically run across him, but you
Well,
know.
he's a professor at our school.
Right.
So he teaches in the first trimester, so right off the bat.
Did you get him right away? I mean, obviously you guys know, I mean, I love Eric like a brother. I love him, so.
Hey, Dr. Eric.
So we'll get the first hit of him, and then in Tri-3, where we're about to go, we'll get another dose of him there.
Okay.
All the philosophy classes, by the way. And then he's
Yeah.
always like has his office open to students, like, hey, if you want to come in and learn more, just talk.
Yeah.
He's always there and supportive.
Yeah. Ask Eric to dig into principle number 6 for you. Okay, and tell him that's from me. Okay?
That was a long afternoon.
It was a very long afternoon. He should have brought it up.
Nope.
So, which one of you guys? Sorry, Matt. I'll let you do the Dr. Matt moment here in a second. Which one of you showed me? Saw the video of Nate, Nate Funk? Was it you?
Yes.
Yeah. Go tell. This is kind of funny. He was watching a video of adjusting.
Yeah, so a while back I got some videos, just adjusting videos, and I was just watching them. I didn't know who were adjusting in the videos. And last night I was like, hey, I'll just stay up and watch some adjusting videos. And apparently the first video I watched was Dr. Koca adjusting you.
Nice.
And then I was like, oh my god, I did not see that coming. Like, I had to repeat this first.
Believe me, I didn't either.
It's like, wow. And so that was, I guess it was shocking. I didn't
Do you guys know Nate?
that.
Yeah.
Nate Funk, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Nate was funny when Nate got done with his professional basketball career. He came back to Omaha, didn't know what he was going to do, and so Nate started care with us.
Yeah.
And I kept telling Nate, "You're going to be a chiropractor," and we'd go golfing with each other twice a week. And I was like, "Funk, you're going to be a chiropractor." He goes, "No, I'm not." And I was like, "Oh yeah, you are." It took me a year, but it was. You're going to be a chiropractor, Nate. You're going to be and Nate's going to be a very good chiropractor, like you guys, be very good chiropractors. So you guys have anything to say in closing? Because you're going to do another one tonight.
Okay.
So, but it wouldn't be remiss if we do the Dr. Matt moment.
We don't need the special side effects.
Everybody go.
Hold on, we'll zoom in on you. Sean, do you have your phone? Walker, you got your phone?
Yeah.
Just a second.
Keep
Just a
doing
second.
that. Keep doing that.
Well, no. We need lights. We need a light.
Oh yeah, here. 1 second. Keep doing
Hold on.
that. Keep
All
doing
right.
that.
Lights. Lights. We need the
And
light.
lights, please.
Lights, please. Dr. Matt moment. Okay.
And here we go.
The Dr. Matt moment.
Well, thank you all for joining us for week 302. That's really bright again. Students, thank you. You guys, the future of chiropractic is bright because these students are taking time out of their vacation off school to spend in offices, to learn, to see everybody, to learn more chiropractic. So please, students, tell a story, get other students in, tell them to go to other offices and learn, because there are such great docs that are here, like Dr. Koca, learn from. Their minds are incredible. So pick them, ask questions, and learn as much as you can, as quickly as you can. Now's the time to grow and really flourish. So, nice for you guys.
Give the wave.
So, thank you guys. We will see you next week, 303, with these guys.